Gory, Cory, tell us a little bit about your role in the Creepy Crawlers.
Alright, well, I guess I'm a guitar player in the Creepy Crawlers. When I first picked up a guitar, the first thing I learned on it was like Ramones songs and Misfits songs. And there is a great local band, you guys may have heard of them. They were called the Jackalopes. I picked up on them, and they, Ronnie T, his chops, and then the Rev's chops are also becoming my chops. Then I got into metal. It's always a continuing journey. Anyways, influences, Doyle from the Misfits, Scott Ian, Buckethead, of course. I'm a big Buckethead guy. I just saw him back in April in Cincinnati, and he's phenomenal. If you ever get the chance to see Buckethead live, he's more than just shred. It's an experience. Joe Satriani's pretty awesome. Actually, my wife and I, when we got married, our first dance together was a Joe Satriani song. Always with you, always with me, or always with me, always with you. I always get it mixed up. Fletcher from Pennywise, I dig that California pump. There is that stigma about guitar solos, and damn it, I like to play guitar, and guitar solos are freaking fun, man. And if I'm not having fun, I'm not doing this. And it's always fun when Rev is like, hey man, throw a solo down for this, and sometimes it's not even a fucking Creepy Crawlers jam, right? Rev knows some people and stuff, and it's always an honor to just be able to do a freaking guitar solo, man. I don't think I'm a good guitar player. I always make the joke, and maybe it'll stick. That way I can just keep the bar right there, but I think I'm the world's greatest mediocre guitar player. Cory's constantly evolving. When I first joined the band, first show I played, and maybe a couple after, I think we did the Super Satan show. And I think after that I started changing, but that was a Schecter. It was a Diamond Series XXX. It had like the stripper girl inlays on the neck. It was a pretty rad guitar. It had EMGs in it. Very crispy, very crunchy. But after the Schecter, I decided to retire. That guitar is pretty sentimental to me because my grandma actually bought that for me. I miss you, Grandma. Felt like it was time to retire. So after the Schecter, I had a Jackson Flying V. It was a King V. That one had a stop tailpiece bridge or whatever, and it was cool. I liked it. It had a fatter neck. I mean, who's to say I won't bring it back out? It is a fun guitar to gig with, because when I play Black 44, I do the old shotgun gag. Then I went to another Jackson. It was a Dinky. I still have it. I broke a string and I haven't changed it. So then I had a Gibson SG. I still have that one. And then I also have, there's a video out there of me doing a solo for one of our new songs. It's a very good song. You won't expect it from us when you hear it. It's got a nice little fun solo on it, and it's like a Les Paul copy. I think the brand is like Saratoga or something. I like good deals on guitars, and if I see a good deal, I will buy it. I'm not brand loyal by any means. I don't care what the headstock says. I don't care where it was made. I don't care what guts are in it. All I care about is if it plays and it sounds good. Really, when I started playing with the Jackson Dinky, it had a Floyd, a floating, and then I started messing around with that and getting hip to that. So I decided that when I play, I want to have a floating tremolo. So I found a great deal on Facebook Marketplace for this guy, this San Dimas. This is my main Charvel. It is, it's got some bells and whistles, man. So of course it's got the Floyd, but and it's got the D tuner. So I pull that guy out and play drop tuning. But the guy I got it from, he put a stop on it back here, so I can't pull up, but I've got a whammy pedal for that. But this thing will dive, and it's tuning stable, like it stays in tune. It's a solid. I mean, I just don't need. I had the floating bridge with the Jackson Dinky, and it was nice, but man, it was kind of a pain to keep in tune. I mean, floaters are cool, but I don't have no time for that, man. I like a good dive, and if I need to fucking pull up, then I got that whammy pedal over there. Let's talk about it. So I think this is a JB. Or maybe this is, man, I don't really know. They sound rad, and then, so you got two humbuckers, but if I pull this guy up, it splits them, so then I get some single coil sounds, and I use that for when I'm using my my synth pedal over there. And then also there's like on the tone knob here, if you hear it click, that's a boost. And then, you know, locking Floyd, like I said. The strap buttons, yeah, check this out. The guy, these straps aren't going anywhere. These aren't just strap locks. This thing is, and that kind of appealed to me too about when I got it from this guy. Like, he modded it, but he didn't like do anything, you know, dumb to it. Like, it's all practical, and I don't feel bad gigging with it because I bought it to gig with it, and you know, I'm not up there beating the hell out of my guitars by any means, and they look like it, but I'm not. I'm actually pretty delicate with them. But you know, things happen when you're up there, and I don't feel too bad about if something does happen. My backup guitar does not have any bells and whistles. In fact, it's just a Squier. But like I said, I don't care. You know, I thought, heck, if it plays. I mean, it still had the freaking Fender like sticker that they have on them when you buy them from the dealer. It's like right here. The only thing I know about it is it's got one bridge pickup. It's very light, and I like it. It's got this pickup's supposedly ceramic, so it's hot. You know, it serves a purpose. It's got a fatter neck. It's pretty crunchy. Yeah, there's another one. I think I paid like 20 bucks for it or something, man. But yeah, it's pretty basic, and it's light. Stays in tune. These things are surprisingly pretty good. You can still play a great punk rock show without, you know, the icing on the cake, but this guy will get the job done.
I noticed there's no head on top there.
No, check it out. I got my energy drink. This one happens to be a Ghost Swedish Fish. I'm hearing these are getting discontinued, so by the time you see this, you won't be able to get one. This right here is a Fender Dynatouch 4x12. I've had it since I graduated high school in 2004. This guy has been up and down the East Coast and the Midwest, and now he's doing another 10-year with these creepy crawlers. This thing's got Celestians in it, and something about weight. Like I said, I'm not really much of a gearhead. I try to be, but what my understanding with a lot of these Fenders is like they're front-loaded, whatever that means, and like this thing's got a lot of bottom end. I like it. I like the Fender. Fenders are like, they're rugged, they're solid. You know, I never hear about people having problems with their Fender cabinets. So into the Dynatouch 4x12 with Celestians. We've got this guy right here. It's a Joyo Zombie 2 XL or Bantamp or whatever. We all know what it is. So this MB right here, it's a Mesa Boogie clone. It's got the great, what do they call it, the V-cut fucking equalization or whatever. It sounds like a Mesa, and I love it, man. So many good people play Mesas, and for what, I mean, I got it on sale, and it was, I mean, I got it shipped to me, and it was like $200, man. So if something, and there's a little tube in there, man, and it sounds great. Like, I don't know, for 200 bucks, like if something happens to it, I can just replace it. It's got this little foot switch, you know what I mean? And the clean channel's got a ton of headroom. It's very loud. Like, you'll hear it when I turn it on. I mean, this could annoy your neighbors. I mean, it's loud at a low volume. It has no problem keeping up with a band, and it's lightweight. I mean, it's smaller than a freaking lunchbox. Alright, so this is the clean channel. No effects. Great band. Alright, so this is the clean channel right here. Pretty cool, right? So what do I use the clean channel for? I don't use it for anything clean. I'll show you the dirty channel real quick, and then we'll get to the pedals, and then you'll see why I have a clean channel. So let's hear this dirty. Cool, these little guys have a foot switch. Let's go. And let's hear that dirty channel, huh? How the cabinet has got like some bass to it. I don't know, I think the Rev's got more bass coming out of his rig than mine, so I'm more a little mid-heavy. That's where I keep like my tones at on this, that's another thing that's nice about this Joyo is like it's just one tone knob. So all I gotta do is turn one thing, and that's great for somebody like me because you start giving me like middle, treble, and bass, and I'm like, dude, that's 3 knobs, man. Like, dude, I just like to play guitar, and like this is stuff that's all learning for me, man. Most of this set, it's gonna be on the dirty channel, and like I don't even use a distortion pedal. The amp's got great gain. The only thing I do use when I am out there, I don't need it right now, but I'm gonna show it to you anyways. Once you get that volume up there, you can really get some extra noise and some feedback. So I got this. Let's see, look, no, I just killed that. I got my noise killer. I got that for on the dirty channel, so I don't have any other effects when I'm playing. I'll put it on a clean channel, and then I've got this pedal right here that I will get my gain and my crunch from. It's not quite as intense as the dirt that I get from the Joyo. I'll put it on a clean channel and then get rid of that noise killer. So this right here is a there's a guy in Canada, I think it's Ontario, Dirtmonger. He's got this, it's like a grunge and a metal X like circuitry chip or whatever, but then it's got like clipping and slicing or whatever, and so it's got a cool like organ trail. Scarika, being as awesome as she is, she's always getting me cool little gifts. She got me this pin on my vest, right next to my jackalopes button, and it matches my pedal. And like, I wear my vest everywhere. I don't just wear it on stage. I like it because it has pockets. And no, I don't steal things. I'm actually a type 1 diabetic, and pockets are a very good thing. But I always get so many compliments on that button, man. And it's because, I mean, it's organ trail, and it's green, and it's black, it's cool. So we got clean. This is what... It's not that it's better, it's clearer sounding. Check it out, here we go, here we go. Now let's hear what that sounds like on the dirt channel. See what I mean? I'm gonna go back to this guy. Katana is a clean boost. He's in my effects loop with my noise killer. He's in front of the noise killer. And if I turn him way up, he gets really loud. Being a clean boost, I don't know that he does much to like a tube screamer or something. He just kind of increases the volume of what I'm playing. Now once you get him like cranked way up, you definitely hear some breakup, so I don't really go that far. But what I use him for is when I'm getting ready to go into a solo, I stomp that guy, and it puts me out in front of everybody in the mix just a little bit so they can hear me more. So the synth pedal, that's another one that is getting more incorporated into the mad scientist repertoire of Cory's playing. So we got it back on the clean channel. I'm going to bring my guitar, my San Dimas, up to its neck position, and then I'm going to punch this guy on, and I've got him set to an organ right now. So this, I haven't used it live yet, but I've toyed with it in rehearsal. Generally, the idea is, I don't know if it has a place in a song yet. It might, maybe. I've tried to work it into a solo, and it just doesn't punch through the mix. Yeah, so I've been using a whammy pedal for quite some time. Like, I used it in the other band that I played in like 20 years ago. So this is I think this is the latest edition of the whammy. I had the 4, I think, before that one. But what I use is 1 octave up, and I will use 1 octave up for attack. So there's a part in attack that's, I guess it's the chorus. And then there's a solo I do. I think it's IRIs. Now that I've switched guitars, I didn't even think about this. I don't have the 24th fret anymore, so what I have to do is like, once I get up to here, pick the harmonic up right here. So let me do it in real time. Something like that. Yeah, so I also do the whammy. There's another setting, the dive bomb setting. I love the dive bomb setting. So what I do with it is, I've got that thing locked down, dive bomb. So this thing sounds like it's just. So what I do, it's like a cartoon effect at the beginning of it, where this thing's dumped down and then I lift it up and it's landing in the chord that we start with or whatever. But before we play Eye of the Demons, Rev and Skerrick, they do their little banter. And while that's going on, I'm filling the gap with spooky sounds. So, I mean, there's different things I do, but I don't want to give away all my secrets, so I'll just give this one away right here. I just hold this A chord. Like, I'm not doing anything but just holding an A chord. And I'm just kind of, with my right hand, just letting it take its own mind. And then they do their thing, they talk, and then Erica will say something, and then I'll do like a lightning strike, you know what I mean? Like, and then next thing you know, she screams Night of the Demons, and I hit a nice chord. Don't get discouraged. It's a long road. I still learn something every day. Like I said, I'm the world's greatest mediocre guitar player. And that's never going to change, and I'm okay with that. I don't know. Let's see. What do I want to add? The Rev's a great guitar player. It's an honor to play for him. I don't know if you can throw this edit in there somewhere, but man, what a solid dude. Like, I wouldn't be playing music right now if it weren't for the Rev, because I pretty much given up on guitar, actually. I was over it. I played in a band. I did some stuff in the band. We never like broke big or anything, but we had some fun, and then I was left with a bad taste in my mouth, and I didn't think I was ever really going to play music again. And then the guy from the Jackalopes hit me up, and I was like, time to play guitar.
Time to make the donuts.
Yeah.
All right, man. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully you can get something together, guys.
We got it.
Make it work.